Who's new at the zoo will meet the new arrivals competing for cuteness.
This is Prime 7 News at 6.
Our region's just welcomed a few unusual residents. Young wombats and meerkats now call Altina Wildlife Park home. And be prepared, this story contains plenty of cuteness.
Move over lions. In a while, crocodiles. Altina Wildlife Park's got a few new stars in town. They're not as loud or as frightening, but they're winning over the crowds. Meerkats have just moved into their new digs, and by the looks of it, they couldn't be happier.
So meerkats love to have an outlook or a lookout point. Usually there's one or two animals that are always on guard, looking up and out of the enclosure to make sure that they're nice and safe from predators.
There's 6 boys and 2 girls in the new meerkat enclosure. It took 4 months to build the new home, but the new residents have wasted no time getting up to mischief.
They're quite menaces when it comes to trying to establish a garden or an enclosure in general. We've actually had to remesh part of the enclosure because we didn't actually have any mesh over the mounds of dirt, and they were digging burrows everywhere.
They certainly have these very dynamic families, and all the interesting, like a little mini soap opera that happens with family life in meerkats.
The meerkats aren't the only newbies at the park. These wombats have just moved in too.
So we've got Matilda, who's about 18 months old, and we've got Wilfred, our breeding male, which is about a year old, and we also have little Lucy, which is a bottle-reared baby who's about 6 months old.
The animal keepers hope the new additions will attract more tourists to the area.
Unfortunately, not many of us get to see these animals on a day-to-day basis, and so this facility really opens up the bit of a hidden world of the wombat for locals and overseas tourists alike.
Altina Wildlife Park breeds endangered animals before they make their way to bigger zoos or even the wild. And if they weren't already, their keepers are sure to be kept extra busy. Dante Check-on, Prime 7 News.
Super cute. A local Twitter pages. We'll leave you with another look at those cute new arrivals at Altina Zoo. And now Prime 7 News at 6:30 with Daniel Gibson.